Vancouver, Portland, Vancouver. That's a tough one without considering retirement into your equation. So if you are struggling which is best for you in retirement and you want to make the best decision on how to spend the best years of your life, this video I'm going to put Vancouver and Portland head to head for retirement, and you can be the judge. Hi, my name is Cassandra Marks. I'm a farmer with a little real estate problem, and I am no fluff, no BS type of gal looking to provide honest feedback from my time working alongside retirees and soon to be retirees just like you. So both Vancouver, Washington and Portland, Oregon are fantastic options for retirement. But the right choice depends on your preferences, your financial situation, and your lifestyle. So let's get out a notepad and chat, and hopefully you can get some good notes. So the first thing I ask people is, what does your budget look like now, 5, 10, 20 years down the road? Most retirees I speak with worry about outliving their money. So we are going to start with the cost of living right here, right now. So in Vancouver, Washington, it's generally more affordable than Portland. Obviously, Washington has no state income tax, which can be a huge advantage for retirees with taxable income. However, we do have a sales tax in Washington, and it's higher. It's around 8.5% here in Vancouver. We also have a higher state gas tax, 50 cents a gallon. Milk is like $3.29 a gallon. Eggs are like $5.99 a dozen. Where over in Portland, Oregon, they don't have any sales tax, which can save money on major purchases. However, Oregon has a state income tax, which can be a consideration if you have retirement income from, say, investments or pensions. Also to note, the property taxes are higher over in Oregon at 1.09% and up, and in Vancouver, you're only going to find them around 1% or less. So next, let's talk about lifestyles and amenities, because those are things that we like. And in Vancouver, Washington, you're going to find it to be smaller, quieter, and often described as having more of a suburban feel. And it also has proximity to Portland and offers access to big city amenities while maintaining that slower pace of life that I love. So they also have a strong community focus, like parks and events catered to families and retirees. Where over in Portland, you're going to have that vibrant urban environment with more diverse dining, arts, and cultural opportunities. You're also going to have excellent public transportation system in TriMet, lots of different ways to get around the city. Also, it's just going to be bustling and fast-paced, which may appeal to you if you prefer more activity. Next up, something that's very important to everyone during their retirement years is healthcare. So in Vancouver, Washington, you have access to very good healthcare facilities locally in both the Salmon Creek area and Peace Health Southwest off of Mill Plain. And you also have that proximity to Portland's larger hospital network as well if you need something. Okay, over in Portland, yep, larger hospitals, more specialists are readily available within the city. You also got OHSU, your large legacy health network, along with a couple others. So yes, there is a lot more healthcare available south of the river. Next up, why everyone's in the Pacific Northwest happens to be outdoor activities, right? So both areas offer amazing access to outdoor adventures in the Pacific Northwest, and both are about 90 minutes to the beach. I love the beach. It is beautiful all year round. So Vancouver is much closer to Mount St. Helens, offers quicker access to hiking in my opinion, and usually it's not more than a 20-minute drive to find an absolutely beautiful hike. Where Portland is much nearer to Mount Hood for that skiing and snowboarding opportunities, and the Columbia River Gorge. But it does take a little bit longer to get out of the city over there on the south side of the river, so you're going to be stuck in the hustle and the bustle just a little bit longer. Next thing that's very important for retirees is taxes on your retirement income and estates. So in Washington, Vancouver, there is no tax on Social Security, pensions, or withdrawals from your retirement accounts like your 401k. They do have an estate tax, and the exemption threshold is $2.193 million in 2024. Where over on the Oregon side, in Portland, you got no tax on Social Security, but your pensions, any distributions from your 401ks, and any other retirement income are taxed. Oregon also has an estate tax, and they have their exemption at $1 million. And so any estate that exceeds this value, you're going to see a tax. So if you've got a little bit larger estate for your family down the road, you might want to move to the north side of the river. Next up, the weather. Everyone asks about the weather here. And you know what? Both have very similar climates with that mild, wet winter and warm, dry summers. However, you will see a little bit of difference in between the weather and the two, where like I think Vancouver gets less rain, and some days it's like cloudy in Vancouver, and then I drive across the river into Portland and it's sunny and nice, or vice versa. I don't know. It never seems to be the same between the two. It's like, you want sunshine, go to the other side of the river. Anyways, next up, we're going to talk about community and retirement. Obviously, Vancouver has a growing retiree population, with neighborhoods like Fisher's Landing and the Columbia River waterfront offering excellent amenities. A lot of people retiring to Vancouver. And then Portland offers diverse neighborhoods, cool neighborhoods like Mount Tabor, the Pearl, St. John's, and more. But it's worth considering that some areas may feel busier and less tailored to retirees over on the south side of the river. So are you leaning one way or another more now? Drop which city and why you're considering one city over the other below in the comments. I'd love to get more feedback so that I can provide the best videos for you in the future. So I gotta know what you're thinking. In my time working with other potential retirees looking to make that jump into retirement, and current retirees looking to make changes that work with their future, there are three considerations that have been poised to me very often in our conversations. And those are: number one, do you prefer a slower paced lifestyle like Vancouver, or an active urban setting like Portland? Number two, how do the tax differences between the two states affect financial planning in retirement for you? And number three, do you need easy access to specialized healthcare? I think once you identify these answers, you will probably have a better idea of the city that's best for you to thrive in during your retirement years. So if you want to know more of why Vancouver was the #1 city to retire to in the entire state of Washington in 2023, you need to check out this entire playlist right here. So this will get you all of the information on why Vancouver was the #1 city in Washington in 2023 to retire to. All the best neighborhoods, all the cool stuff going on, and more. So check out this playlist right here. If you have more retirement questions and can see yourself in Southwest Washington, having your next home here, I would love to hear more about your retirement plans, and you can reach out to me via email, text, or DM on the socials at Realtor Cass. Per the norm, contact information in the description below, or you can scan this cute little QR code to put my contact right in your phone. Hey, so I appreciate you spending time with me today. I'm Cassandra Marks, your farmer, a friend, and a guide to Southwest Washington. And until I see you again, bye.